Hello friends, it's Katie from I Like to Cut and Paste, and Happy New Year! Yay! How fun! I guess happens every year. But there's something that's really nice about the new year, something kind of refreshing, such as goals. So I was thinking, what could I have for goals? And so I didn't even write goals, I just wrote things like I wanted to do the Grungy Tag Challenge 2026, and that'll be coming up pretty soon. So you'll see that, and I'll have the hashtag, the hashtag, and that is put on by Piles of Paragraphs, and she did it last year, and she's doing it this year, and you had me at Grungy. I want to do Jody Lewis's ABC challenge and complete it this time, get past H. I think I got to H. I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna try. Just doing some journals. I got this. Well, I asked for it, but I got this, and there's more stuff. I didn't get gypped or anything, but I opened it because I was using this. We Are Memory Keepers has a bookbinding guide, and it's got an awl and a curved and straight needle and Japanese stitching templates. So look, can I make that? I don't know, because I've already been using that. Yeah, I don't know. So that's kind of says it's a Coptic stitch, and then this is Japanese bound. So, and then there's a saddle stitch, which I think I kind of do that anyway. It's kind of straight stitch thing. So, that's a challenge to myself. I'd like to do something kind of fancy. So we'll see. Junk Draw Madness. Love Susan. So that starts up in February, I think. I've got some beaded creations that I'd like to finish. I started them. I was inspired by Zen Designs off of Instagram. And she makes these bouquets out of beads. And I'm like, yeah, I'm here for it. So I'd like to finish that. Some birthday cards. I want to do some Valentine's Day cards. Some ephemera. And then let me also show you guys. I love Leah from Thrifty Day. And she does, she does a composition book, I think, for every 3 months. She's got junk journal planners, and she's got a whole system, and she does such a great job showing you how she does the composition book. So I think I posted this video a few months back, sometime in the summertime. And isn't that so cute? I love making the tails, you guys. My son picked out these beads. So I was like, oh, we're going to put them on there. And then I had the little moon charm. It has this cute little keycat. So you basically take it apart. And then you put some, I taped, because in one of her videos, she talks about taping a 12 by 12. And then you trim it down. And so this started in 2024. And all right, enjoy it, because I didn't do anything. I put the months, but it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean I can't go back and put pictures and kind of describe what was going on. Right, so, and I did all the washi tape, because I think that's so cute. And she tells you, and then she actually tells you to double up the pages, which you see. I didn't really do that either. That was from a little friend of mine from work, so I put that there. There's a cute little December, which I always thought was cute. Okay, so there's a little something. And then in the middle, there is this. And then I started 2025. Oh, it's coming. And I could decorate these. Nothing says you can't have a scrapbook layout right here. It's everything you want to do, go for it, right? So there's January. I didn't even put glasses there. What? There's February. I didn't even get it, anything. Or March. April. I work at preschool, and one of my students brought brownies on a silver tray. Now, I really thought they were brownies. I was very excited. So I think this little April Fool's Day trick worked better than it should have, because I was like, oh, there are no brownies, but it's a brownie. Is that not so funny? So that, I brought that home. It's been floating around, and then so I was like, oh, I will put it here. Here's May. Here's a sweet little Mother's Day card from my family, from my son and my husband, all my little animals. So, and then here's June, and I had this from like an Echo Park set with the June, and then my sister came and her daughter played volleyball, and this was like the key for it. And I found it, right? Like I'm going through stuff. I'm like, let me stop what I'm doing and put it in there right now. There's July. So my sister got me these for Christmas. It's a whole bunch of them, and I just had to put one right here, right now. So, who doesn't love some pom-poms? August. Okay, we had some little septic tank issues. I had these stamps from a book I bought from Target. Then, Teach, Love, Inspire. And then I got some Nouveau drops. I wanted to see what it would look like. And so that's it, right? So, this is such a great landing pad. Stamp Timber. If anybody purchased anything from Simon Says Stamp, maybe got one of these too back in September, and that's when Tim Holtz was doing his class, and so I bought the kit and I did the things, and I was like, you know what, like the sticker, I was moving it around, and I'm like, this is silly because I can put this right here, and I'm not going to throw this away. This is kind of like a yearbook for me, if you will. Back in the day, I can't even believe this, I used to take pictures of the month and put them in a collage, and I did that on the Walgreens website. I don't even think there was an app at the time, website, and I go pick up like 4 or 5 collages that they would print out for me, and I would scrap them, and so we would see what we did in the month. And I got that idea from I think it was Simple Scrapbooks, I think Stacy Julian. And it was just this awesome way to collectively do it. And then I had extra pages if I wanted to scrap out more stuff. But as times change and you get busier, and I don't know what I'm doing, there's just the capacity for that kind of went away. And so I realized, and I need to print out some more pictures, absolutely. But some of these things don't need to be printed out because they're already here floating around. And now they can go here and not just be lost in the chaos of my little room. Here's October. Oh, it's just so cute. That sweet lady from, hang on a second. I'm going to do it right this time. Hold on. Joni from Not So Fast. She crochets, and for Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts, she did it. She helped Tony with some goodie bags and stuff. And so I have a spider. I know he's here somewhere because he's so cute. I say that, and then I can't find my little spider. I know he's here. Y'all just look. It's a hot mess, but he's here. Because I wanted to tell y'all a different story, but that'll just have to wait, I guess. So I glued him in. You know what I mean? Put October. I think this was a scrap. This came from the book I won from Tony and Poor Toast, and Halloween was over it, but I was like, no, because I still have October. Okay, so we participated in Trunk or Treat, and I'm going to write cookies or put spill out stickers that say cookies, and we did a Cookie Monster trunk, and I made these for the trunk, and again, they're in a pile, and I thought, you know what, that's just tape, just like masking tape or whatever. Just glue it in your book, and then if you need, there's plenty of pages. A sweet friend at school gave me this card, I don't know. This is something I struggle with. I don't know if anyone else struggles with these things. I think because I was a scrapbooker, so then you save all the things, and then you don't have time to scrapbook. But this allows me to have a place for those things to land. And I suppose if I was going to go back and redo something, I could take it out. But here's the thing. I don't think that I'm going to, right? I'm just going to continue forward. So this was the little sticker on the envelope. And it's a pumpkin. How cute is that? So, and then that was just sitting on my desk, right? Like I'm cleaning up my desk because, let me see. I don't know if I can show you guys. Oh, yeah, I can. So this is my trimmer right here, but I had moved it because I thought, oh, I'll do something else. And next thing I know, it was just piled on. So I moved the pile and put my trimmer there because this is a 12 by 12 trimmer, and I would sit in my lap, have it sit in my lap so I could trim stuff, and that was awkward and horrible. So back to where it belongs. You know, you gotta try stuff, right? There's November, and we actually did this part together. And then, oh, these little stickers, I need to glue them down. They're not doing a good job staying over here. That's okay. There we go. Oh, that looks cute right there. No, go back to your home over here. Did this with the little mini leaves and this tree that was just floating around. There's Christmas, all these different, some of these are kind of flippy. There's the sticker I bought that, I bought this new. It was just fun to put, it really was. It was fun to like have a place for, like, I print these out. I think they're so cute. It was just more cute stuff. We went to a coffee shop. That was for my Secret Santa. I don't really listen to Christmas music year-round, but it was floating around, so I stuck it down. I made a flap. I could tell more stories. There's, oh, that might be private information right there. But there's just more. I got this. This is like some kind of vinyl coaster kind of thing at a store we went to. So this was part of a cup, and these are so cute. So I just put them in here. And then there's extras about health. All right, I learned I had a little bit of high blood pressure from the magazine. Wrote about it, so that's good, right? A little journaling action. And then, I don't know, my son likes a little anime, and he didn't really care about the card, so I took the card back and put it in there. So, see what I mean? Like, it's so nice. All right, so this is 2025. Again, beautiful papers that I loved. So, this is what I was doing yesterday, and I wanted to film it yesterday, but, I'm slow. And I had to go find Leah's tutorial just to make sure I did it right. So this is a composition book. I took it apart. You see, I didn't do a good job. I am not perfect at all. So that's why I'm not doing a tutorial. And Leah is awesome at doing a tutorial. And I think she tells you where she got it from. So I like these papers. And it's kind of girly, but I kind of wanted to do like a rainbow situation. And I saw something about how they decorated a cover, and I thought, I'm going to try that. So that's why this is just white. I covered it with white cardstock, and that's what it normally is purple. So this is my new book, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, I think that concludes like my goals or things I'm looking forward to in 2026. So yeah, so if you've got any comments about that, let me know. I'm just gonna keep on making stuff because that's what I like to do. So yeah. All right. Thank you guys. If you stayed to the end, you're awesome. And I hope you have a happy new year filled with lots of love and blessings. And I'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye-bye.